We tell him, we tell him, we tell him.
Fuck that house now. I'm back. To the top, I'ma make it. Niggas just can't take it. To the top, I'ma make 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 it.
Yes, sir.
What's he
Smoking.
lighting? Is how many Nick blunts is that over the last two seasons?
Yo, this Knicks
How many?
pack is hitting
That
right
is-
now.
That's probably the best pack that we've ever smoked in a long
This
time. I mean,
this
it just keeps
season
giving.
Sweep?
It's
We
just
season
like
sweep
it's
them.
just like we had a game where we were down by 28 and won without Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. We had a game where we had KD drop 53. We had a game we were down 21 and we won all like. Can't make
Knicks
this up.
pack is hitting right now. The Knicks, silly Knicks. You guys, we run New York. Like you guys will always be our sons. Always,
Yeah.
always, 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 always. We run New York, and you guys will always be our sons. If you're a Knicks fan watching right now, you down bad. Just know you down bad. The lottery Knicks are back. The lottery Knicks
And
are
it's
back.
crazy. It's crazy because they're literally in the low lottery too because they're in the 12th spot. You're not even like a good spot for a fucking pick.
Yo, the Knicks are gonna end up with the pick, and the number 2 pick goes to Knicks, and the Knicks select is gonna be like some Russian guy.
Congrats, bro. You got John Smith for the 12th pick, bro. Like you're not good.
Hold on,
This
hold on.
is like dude. This. All right, yeah. Go do your.
I was gonna
intro.
say, hold on. Let me
Yeah.
run it. I'm gonna let Saint get his shit off, and then let me just run this real quick. I'm gonna run this video real quick. Just watch this. Just watch this.
Take the jerseys off.
Damn, KD going
Take
right
those jerseys
at
off.
kids.
Bro, they're
KD's
like
got no
4.
shame, bro. KD's going in on kids, bro. That's awesome. But it was
Oh,
play.
God.
That's funny, dude.
Go ahead, Say.
That's fun. No. I mean, listen. That first half, it was like the tale of two. Listen, I will always like. We got to keep it real, like when it comes to like slander on certain people, because that first half, y'all, that was atrocious. I didn't know how this game was gonna go. It was not pretty. If you were watching, that first half was ugly.
Yeah.
It even went into the third quarter some, but somewhere the switch got. And listen, I'm glad KD came alive. I felt like KD was being way too quiet in the first. Kyrie was hitting some shots, but he was taking way too many shots, and they were not going down after a while.
Yeah, bro.
We were
It
out
was
of sync
ugly. It was very,
offensively,
very ugly.
defensively. Steve Nash, I don't want to see it like not a time to be, I guess, working with LA. You know, that last game against the Rockets, I gave him a pass putting LA in there because I felt like that's a game you could afford to get LA's feet wet again. But tonight, a much faster, younger, better team. The Knicks are better than the Rockets. And it didn't work. And I was not happy with what was going on in that first quarter from player energy, player communication, and coaching choices. Like you saw KD getting in the grill of it, like yelling at Kessler, getting in Patty's face. Like, and I was glad to see that because quite honestly, that is one thing that we have lacked on this team is a veteran player that gets in these dudes' faces. Like, as much as I hated lame Harden, I will give Harden credit when he was here and we were screwing up. You saw Harden being vocal. Yeah. And it was really happy to see KD really get into some of these guys. And I'm pretty sure there was conversation at halftime. They came out in the second half with a lot of different energy. Took them a little bit to figure it out. And this is where I think people have to keep the same energy. Like, if you're going to bash Nash, you also got to give him credit for making those adjustments in that late third into the fourth quarter and deciding to go small, and it worked, right? Like, that is a coaching decision that was made, and it worked beautifully. KD was playing the 5. Like, everybody slid down in a position, and they definitely were bigger than we were, but it was the right call, and it worked. So, I mean, and the team, like, you could tell the energy from this group, like everybody cued in. Kyrie was getting cooked all game defensively. That late third to the fourth quarter, Kyrie became a new man out there, like defensively, getting steals. Like listen, and Patty Mills, the perfect time to break the curse and come alive. Like that dude hit so many key little buckets at the end with Seth Curry and KD and Kyrie. Like holy crap! Like those guys came alive. Like. And listen, it was almost like the tale of two different teams,
2 different stories
in the first
2
half.
different halves, bro.
It was the tale of 2 different coaches in the first half and the second half, and that's kind of been the story of the Nets. And I just think if we're going to go heavy when they screw up, we also got to give them their flowers when they make the right choices, right? Like you can't. We're stuck with Nash right now. Everybody that's on our team and everybody on our coaching staff is there. There's nothing we can do about it. All I'm saying is keep the same energy. Trash him when he does something bad, but you got to give the man props when he does something good. And it goes the same way with players. Patty's been atrocious lately, but Patty stepped up, like came alive and hit some clutch things. Got to give that man his flowers.
5 for
right?
7
like,
from 3. Talk to him.
If that is my whole statement tonight, because I'm doing things around the house, I'm gonna get off early. It's just that we got to keep the same energy. When the team's down bad, we got to call it out. But at the same time, when it's doing good, we got to give props, whether you like the dude or not, or whether it doesn't fit your narrative. You gotta be able to give credit where credit's due. And between the players waking up and the coaching staff literally the whole team woke up mid to late third into the fourth quarter. And they couldn't have done it at a better time, man. Because quite honestly, Chubbs is, I don't know, AJ, if you saw Chubbs yesterday and explaining why he's taking a break from watching games. Like that first half, I was like,
I put in a Discord. I was like, Chubbs, I understand why you're protesting.
Yeah, exactly. like I get it. Like,
trust me, I'm gonna talk about shit about the Knicks, but like, we have some problems. We have some problems.
Yeah,
we have some problems. We gotta talk
about.
Enjoy
tonight. Yeah, I'll say this and leave. Enjoy tonight's win because we beat the Knicks.
Yeah.
But please don't kid yourself and think that all is hunky dory.
Yeah.
What's sad is we do have a very talented team. It just sometimes it seems to come down when they want to apply that pressure all around. And not
when our
just
backs against the wall that's when the Nets have to push the button. It shouldn't be like that.
But
it shouldn't come back
like,
from
exactly.
a Knicks team with no Julius Randle. We shouldn't have to be able. It shouldn't be like this. It should not have to be like this.
It should not. Like yeah, and that's I think the most frustrating thing is that you see what they did in that second half. Yeah. Why can't they do that the whole game? Why does it take you playing down to a team, getting embarrassed, and then all of a sudden you flip the switch and you get back to playing the bad, and that's what's so frustrating about this team is because you don't. Oh, but shout out to Carlos Vids. Appreciate the super chat. Yo's fellas, it's Los. Los, my man. Los. Salt and Pepper Poppy. My first time catching you on live stream. Wanted to come dude. One of these days before if Los, if you have time,
Los, you want to pull up? You can pull up. Los,
you can pull up tonight. I'll DM you a link tonight. Matter of fact, I'll do it now, Los. If you want to pull up, please do. You can take my place. But yeah, bro. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, it's hard to gauge who the hell this team is sometimes. Like,
let me shout out the chat, man. Make sure everybody's in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. How's my mic? My mic's peaking.
It sounds good. No. I think what you were saying earlier, the closer you are, that crackles. But when you back off, it sounds clean.
All right, bet. Let me just shout out. I'm gonna shout out a few people, then we'll just break down the game a little bit more.
They did this. Yeah. I forgot.
Silly dicks. Unnotated people was good. RPJ, hey, Unholy Mayhem, what's up? Brian V, hey, what's up, Brian V? He said Wave Johnson and sign Edwards has to be done. Oh yeah, we'll talk about JJ and we'll talk about Kessler tonight. I guess we'll talk about Kessler for a little bit. Isaac was good. Michael Sapp was good. Mr. Governor, hey, what's up? In Cypher, what's up? Yeah, so all the facts that Saint was saying, it was a tale of two halves. The tale of two halves tonight, and it was a little bit worrisome. You know what I'm saying? Early on, we didn't see the Nets run offense. We didn't see, it was the ISO show. The KD, it's your turn. Kyrie, it's your turn. Somebody shoots. It's like it was just it just looked discombobulated out there. So the first quarter, it was a Nets 29-25. RJ had that buzzer beater at the end, and we saw Steve Nash kind of mix up the lineups. He tried to throw Lamarcus in early, and Ness Twitter kind of got angry about that. I remember Ness Twitter was going crazy. Lamarcus defenses, but it was more than just Lamarcus was not good on defense, but it was more than just that. Our offense, we could not really score. It just looked, we looked lackluster on offense. You know what I'm saying?
We had like 50 in the third quarter.
Yeah, exactly. Lackluster on offense, and the Knicks were taking advantage of it because they some of them. Evan Fournier was hot. A lot of guys got hot. Evan Fournier was hot.
Alec
Obi
Burke.
Toppin was hitting threes.
And listen, I didn't
Everyone.
I didn't want to use the refs excuse, and I didn't want to use the back-to-back excuse because KD took a chill yesterday in yesterday's game, right? Like he wasn't worked at all. I did not want to. Thank God that wasn't brought out.
Yeah. And our defense was atrocious in this first half, bro. We were letting up open threes.
Everyone got open looks. You had everyone open in the corner. You had like I'm the rebounding. Like there was points where like it got better over time. Yeah. But like there would be a point where they would miss a wide open three, and there would just be someone right in the paint, and there'd be a Knicks player right in the paint, and there'd be no one on the Nets to get the rebound at all. It was like there was a possession late in the game too where Obi Toppin got a putback dunk. There was no one to get that rebound.
Yeah, Drummond got to expose this game. Jericho Sims was just too much for him. Jericho Sims was, and shout out to the one thing I'll say about the Knicks, they do have a good young core. Their young core is good. Jericho Sims, Quigley, Obi, and RJ, like they have a good young core. But you guys are still our sons, and you're going to be in the lottery. But it's
too bad that you still have to deal with being mediocre, and you won't win a playoff series with Julius Randle on your team.
Exactly. So halftime comes, and the Knicks were beating us 67-50. Our defense was bad again. RJ had 16. Alec Burks, that's another guy who was hitting. Alec Burks was 18 at the half. Kyrie had 16. And the thing with KD in the first half, he just wasn't being aggressive. He was passing up shots, and we've seen KD do this sometimes because KD goes into like facilitator mode sometimes, and because I guess we don't really have a straight point guard right now, so he does go in facilitator mode.
We literally do not have a facilitator on our team with Core out.
We don't.
And Ben.
Yeah, exactly. And so KD was just not being aggressive. Kyrie was being aggressive, but he just wasn't hitting his shots. Yeah, he was hoisting. He seemed like he was forcing a lot of those shots.
It was like what he was doing. He was pretty much like he just relies on the three sometimes. Like I said this. I was like, I don't know why he didn't like play like how he did yesterday, but I guess I'll give him the excuse of the Knicks have a way better defense than the fucking Rockets.
Yeah, no, Knicks they're like that's the one thing about them. They
got size too. They got size down there. The Rockets had no one down there. They got a good young core. You notice about the Knicks, they got a good young core. They're gonna play defense and they're gonna play hard. That's what the Knicks like, thing. Like, they might be trash, but that's the three things that they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? They might be up by 20 and then lose by 12.
Yeah, they might go up by 20, but like I it's funny because I texted Saint, right? I was like, because we were down bad, right? And I was like, yo, Saint, trust me, the Knicks are gonna. I said this at halftime. I was like, you could even put the text on screen. I was like, the Knicks are gonna find a way to lose this game or to blow the lead.
It was funny because you know who said the same thing at halftime? You know who said the same thing at halftime? Screaming A.
Yeah, I told you, bro. I was like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, the Knicks are gonna find a way to blow this lead. So.
And what did they do?
Yeah,
they did it.
The third quarter came, and then we saw a little bit of aggression from KD and Kyrie, I guess. But it still was kind of meh. It still was kind of meh. Like, we were up 9. I think we were up in that third quarter. I gotta double check the box.
Well, we were never able to get that lead back.
Hold on, we trailed 82-72 at the end of the third quarter. Durant had a 3 at the buzzer, falls short. KD had 19, Kyrie had 18, and Curry had 12. Now Seth Curry did start off really hot, but then again, the offensive. We didn't run no offensive sets, so it was basically. We were just ISOing KD and Kyrie, and the ball wasn't moving. The only
type of thing that we did that wasn't ISO ball was set an off-ball screen for KD, and he'd still get triple teamed up top.
Exactly. It was putting KD and Kyrie in those ISOs. It just limits the ball movement. So it's like Seth couldn't get it going. He got it going early because
Seth wasn't able to get open like after his little run that he had in the first quarter.
Yeah.
He wasn't able to get looks. Patty wasn't able to get any looks. Yeah. None of our shooters were able to get looks really, and it was just like it mostly like our defense was trash, but like our offense was terrible.
Yeah.
Like there was nothing going on, and it's not like KD and Kyrie were like actually like hitting their shots. Like we weren't. KD wasn't shooting a whole lot because he was getting triple teamed,
Well,
and
but
Kyrie was missing him.
KD after the game, directly right after, he just said, "Hey, man," he's like, that first half, he's like, none of our shots were really falling. We had looks, they were playing tighter, and it was just it. Part of the issue was that there was a lot, like Kyrie was taking a lot of shots that were not going in. The shots that KD and he didn't take a ton, but they were missing, right? Like the team overall was pretty cold in that first half, right? Like the score, like the stats show you, it just a lot of those shots were not falling, and a bunch of them were wide open.
Yeah.
Credit to the Knicks too; they were playing good defense on us. They were a younger. Listen, we've struggled against bigger, faster, younger teams. That
They're
just no
bullying
matter
us
who
on
they
the
are.
offensive glass too.
Yeah,
it was
and
just, it was
yeah,
bad,
like,
bro. Jericho
they
Sims
were-
was eating. Drummond just kind of like, I don't know what happened to him.
Claxton. I mean, listen, Claxton. I'm not gonna hate on Claxton, but like even Claxton was having a moment there. Claxton pulled it together in the second half, but everybody in the everybody in that first half was getting cooked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
like
Claxton and Drummond were getting beat up on the boards. But then when I texted you, I was like, the reason why Claxton was making more of an impact because like I think he was getting to his spots a little bit better than Drummond, and then he was just they were finding him off the pick and roll. Like him and KD have this chemistry off that pick and roll. So KD always finds him sliding in that paint area, then he gets his dunks off. But for Drummond, it just didn't look good.
it just didn't click tonight. Yeah, it just didn't click tonight. And like the Aldridge thing is not. It just I love Aldridge, and I'm sure he'll get back into it. But it wasn't a game for him.
No.
Claxton was like in the beginning, and then add in. I see people saying there. I was going to say this is that also the refs. The refs were not giving Claxton calls.
Terrible.
They weren't giving KD. Like, it still amazes me when I look at games like this, and I look at the Knicks, and then I look at the Nets, and it's like you have KD and Kyrie, and then you have a team like the Knicks, and the Knicks are straight doubling your foul attempts compared to, and it boggles. Like, if that doesn't say that there's like that the refs, like the way they call the Nets all season is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was just like we weren't hitting shots, and the refs were being trash, and it was just not helping.
And we weren't getting to the paint. That's the thing. Like, it was the same thing with the Hawks game. The Hawks game, we just kept settling for these jump shots, selling for these jump shots over and over and over again. We're not getting to the paint. So the fourth quarter came, and this is where everything changed in the fourth quarter. The first play of the game, we ran a set for Patty Mills. Oh my God! I stood up on my screen. I was like, "Did we just run a play? We ran a play, an offensive set for Patty. He got a wide open three. That just set up the tone. You know what I'm saying? Patty got
and I feel like those are the plays that just those are the plays that will get Patty going. Like you can't expect Patty to hit all of his shots when there's literally no offense being ran.
But why did Steve Nash wait till the fourth to start running plays? That's the real question.
But that's because the tale of two. But this is what I said. I just said this before. Like, this is the tale of two coaches sometimes with Nash, right? Like, we already know the negatives, right? And we see those probably more often than positives. But it's like this is the tale of two coaches sometimes in a game. And sometimes it's the same thing with the Nets. You see two different teams out there, perhaps sometimes. Yeah. And it's like either the coach is not locked in, not reading the situation right, not making the running plays, not subbing in the right people. And then you go to the second half, and all of a sudden you see better rotation, like you see plays being called. But then it's the same thing with this team. One half, they have great energy.
Yeah.
And then the next half they don't, or vice versa. And that's like it literally, I mean, he said it, bipolar Nash. I'm going to say bipolar Nets, right? And that encompasses everything because there's some days where you go out and it's just like you watch these games and you're like I'm going to say this and get out of here. But it's like you look at Nash and you're like, what the hell are you doing? And then later you're like, okay, you figured it out. Great. Here's your thank you. And same thing with the Nets, man. It just, the energy is not there. They're playing down to a team. Yeah. Then they get embarrassed and decide to actually communicate on the floor. That's the part where, the team outside of the coach, They need to talk to each other on that court. And a lot of times they don't. And it becomes so obvious when you constantly see people being left open for three, not switching properly, not reading the picks, not saying, hey, I got him or do that. Like it's the tale of two teams. But anyways, Julian's here. I'm going to dip out. Chat, you guys have a good night. AJ, Rage, Julian, Chubbs, I know you're watching. Love you. Appreciate you. Can't wait till you get back in here.
I see you, bro.
I'm going to go handle some duties and listen to spaces. But we smoked that pack tonight. So appreciate you all.
Yep, have a good one, bro.
Like I said, I was texting saying about the wins tonight, but I was still a little bit upset about how we played early on. And it's like we wait till our back is against the wall to actually play defense. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because in the playoffs, I think in the playoffs it'll change because in the playoffs it's just every game matters. But these games, we should treat these games coming up like playoff games. That's why I don't really feel that sense of urgency from down to the coaching staff and down to the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter is where I felt the energy tonight. I looked at Patty was hitting threes. I looked at KD was yelling at Cass. He was coaching. Kyrie was getting hype. You know, I felt that playoff energy in the fourth quarter, but the whole game, it was just like dead zone. You know what I'm saying? Dead zone.
It's like words can't like. I was so pissed in that first half. It was just like, I just don't understand. Like, you're in a position, you're in a back-to-back, but like you have Kyrie, KD, you're pretty much like you're down like two guys. If anything, you were glad to not have JJ. You didn't have Simmons, obviously, and you didn't have Joe Harris. You had pretty much everyone, and you were losing badly to a team without Julius Randle, arguably their best player.
Yeah.
Cam Reddish. Mitchell
a lot of
Robinson,
guys are like I said, it shouldn't have to be like that. Like we got to flip the switch. Like we shouldn't have to flip that switch.
And I don't get like there should never be a situation where Obi Toppin is hitting 3-pointers.
Yeah, and that fourth quarter, like again, the team was just hitting on all cylinders. Like I said, the ball movement. When we running plays. When we run offensive sets, the Nets are just so much better because it gets people open. You know what I'm saying? Like you could see the difference when we run plays. Kyrie's coming off ball screens, getting it to that wing. You know what I'm saying? The Nets locking in on defense. KD was incredible in that second. I think he scored 23 in the second half. He was incredible. He ended up with a triple-double, 32.
KD had 13 points and 9 rebounds and 6 assists in the fourth quarter alone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The commentator, he was like, when KD started cooking, he was like, they just ran that same play for KD 3 times in a row. I'm like, oh, wow, look what happens when you run plays for people.
Yeah.
You know?
And what I got to mention this too, like, we've seen Patty go through a struggle recently, right? Yeah. This is what happens when you run plays. He has better shots to take. He was hitting easy 3-pointers tonight. Like obviously, like over time, like he's been missing just regular shots, but like when you run plays, things will run naturally. Like
exactly. 5% of shots.
Patty shot 5 for 7. This is what we want to see. This is it.
And people are talking about Lamarcus in the chat. I see you guys. Lamarcus has to get run. He has to get run. He's like, I understand why y'all are mad, and Nash didn't really scout well because you're not supposed to go big against the Knicks because the Knicks really are a small ball team.
Jericho Sims was their biggest player.
Yeah, the Knicks are a small ball team.
And my thing was this: I don't understand if you're gonna put in Lamarcus Aldridge, why don't you feed him in the post ever?
Yeah, you got to put him at the 5. You can't put him at the 4, especially against a small ball team.
You have to put him at the 5. And the thing is with Lamarcus, he's one of our he's pretty much one of our scorers. If you're gonna put him out there, you have to feed him. Yeah. The thing he's best at is his post fade. We were not feeding him at all.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get his legs under him because he hasn't played in barely like in a month, and so now he has 3-4 more games to get.
And
his
you got to try to get him going. Like you
got to get him going because we're gonna need him.
You can't just kill him on the defensive end and not feed him at all. And the thing where he succeeds at.
We're going to need him in the playoffs because the game's going to slow down, and we're going to need Lamarcus's.
And he's a veteran presence.
We're going to need those buckets.
You need a veteran presence. You need someone who is more mature than a guy like Claxton. Like, obviously, like, Claxton's been playing well, but you don't know how that's going to translate in the playoffs. He's going to be getting beaten down every game, and we're not going to get calls. We don't get calls in regular season games. We're not going to get games in the playoffs. Yeah. We're not going to get calls in the playoffs.
Let me read these super chats. Easy Money, OJ, QJ, thank you for the super chat. He said, I've been saying the lack of urgency is not where it needs to be at, and it starts with Nash, soft personality. Shout out to you, bro. That's facts. Elijah Hall, thank you for a super chat. He said, it's so annoying how we flip the switch, how we go from giving up almost 70 in the first to 15 in the third and 16 in the fourth. Yeah, bro. Like that flip of the switch, we locked down. The Knicks were locked in that fourth quarter. They barely scored in that fourth quarter, bro.
We were instead of letting people just drive to the rim, we get easy layups.
Switch of energy,
you had contests. Yeah. You had people getting steals. Like,
yeah. Thank you, Row A, for the super chat, bro. Appreciate the support. Yeah. So again, that fourth quarter came. We were locking up. KD, Kyrie. Seth, Patty, those guys started hitting shots, and I just want to give shout out to Kessler too. His defense was really good too. So
he's getting, and the thing is with this 3-point shot, it didn't like go in, but like he's getting.
He makes
the
an impact because of his length and his size.
I like this. I like this comparison. I feel like he could be like another one of like he could be like a Mikal Bridges for us.
Yeah.
He just needs all we really need a Cam Johnson or Mikal Bridges. All I really feel that Kessler really needs to develop is an off dribble shot and just get your transition finishing up a little bit. Hey, but he had a really good transition layup tonight.
Yeah. You're joining us right now. We are smoking on that Knicks pack hitting hard. We just beat the Knicks 110-98. We run New York, and I just want to put this out there. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I want to put this out there right now. Just look how KD set the tone early in before the game. Just watch this real quick.
Take the jerseys off.
Set the tone early, bro. You gotta set the tone early, bro.
You thought we was gonna spare your children? That's what you thought we was gonna do? Y'all thought we was gonna spare the kids? No, we're not sparing the kids. Take the jerseys off. Trash.
I don't think they heard what he said. I gotta play that one more time. I don't think they heard.
Take the jerseys off.
Yo, that dad was laughing, but he was like, "Damn, he's right." Like
he was like, "Damn, he just smoked my fucking team. Just smoked my taco."
Yo, AL, don't be surprised if like you see them like those two kids pull up to a Nets game with like, two KD jerseys.
That's it. They're gonna pull up to the Barclays with a Kyrie and KD jersey bro.
Did y'all see? So there, I think it was like two Warriors fans. They were like little kids, and Ja Morant was like killing them. And then the next game they found those kids at the game wearing Ja Morant jerseys.
No, that's crazy.
Yo, you gotta be a real dad you gotta be a real Knicks fan to bring your kids to a Knicks game. You know what? They probably brought them to the game just to watch KD and Kyrie because the Knicks are down.
The thing is for some of the Knicks fans, like like the thing is like you're so close to Brooklyn, bro. You can just take the subway. You got to go to yourself a game. Now you can get a new jersey. Make yourself happy. You don't,
Yeah.
But like,
and shout out Prod. He said Kyrie waved goodbye to the fans after Patty hit that.
He did. I seen it.
Yeah. There was a situation. I wish I had the clip, but I was watching it.
It's on Twitter.
It's on Twitter.
It's on Twitter. I'll send it to you.
All right. Let me know because I'll just share the screen. There's a clip of Kyrie, right? So at halftime we were losing, and Kyrie he walks to the tunnel, and some fan says something to him. I don't know what the fan said, but Kyrie was pissed. Like Kyrie really spin the block and turned around.
He spin the block on God.
He spin the block and turned around, and he got it to the fan's face. He literally was like right in the fan's face. Like
I think he was asking the fan. I think he heard something in the direction, and then his mouth looked like, "Did you say that? Did you say that?" So I don't know. I don't know if they specifically said it, but he heard something. He had to. He spin the block.
I haven't seen Kyrie do that.
He busted U-turn. I ain't gonna lie.
He busted U, right?
He busted U-turn. He did.
Bro, I haven't seen. Kyrie was really like you could look at his face because he got into the fan's face like he was legit right there. Like, what'd you say? And the fan didn't want to turn his it was like an old man.
It was like an old man, bro.
He didn't
We
want
not
to turn his head because he looked like he was scared. Like, you know, when you're like, you see something, a person is scared and you're just like frozen. It looked like that guy was just frozen in his spot. Like,
hey, bro, I don't know what they think it is, bro. Your children not safe, the elderly not safe. Don't play with us like that.
yo, he was frozen. Like, he couldn't move after Kyrie was like, "What do you
He
say?"
just had the phone up there. He was just, his
We
jaw
know
was
we
just
find a
wide
clip,
open.
bro.
He just could not believe it.
Yo, that was hilarious. But yeah, so Kyrie, maybe that put the battery in Kyrie's back, for that fourth and third, like, because Kyrie was good. Like, one of the key moments in this game was Kyrie making that steal, and then passing it to Katie for the dunk. That was just a momentum swing. You know what I'm saying? That just really changed a lot. Let me read some
Bro, there
comments.
was 2 times that really, bro. There was in the third quarter, right? There was like 2 possessions, right? Rage probably know what I'm talking about, or y'all probably remember. Bro, this man Drummond be aggravating me, bro. He be doing little shit that just
What did I?
fucking bothers the fuck out of me, bro.
What have I told y'all for 2 years? He does.
Bro, this
he
man,
gets-
bro, this
he
this
has
man, bro.
Drummond has 0 brain cells.
Oh, you
I
talking about
don't
when he-
understand.
Bro,
You're
he
going
fucking
down. You
aggravated
get a steal. Okay, good play. You're on a fast break. It's like a 3-on-1.
Katie's
Katie's
open
wide
right behind
open
you.
for a
Katie's
dunk.
open
and
right
you,
behind
and
you,
you
bro.
force a layup. I've seen it all. I've seen it all.
Katie was open right behind him one play, and then like 2 plays later, he was back in the paint, and Kyrie was open in the corner. I was like, "Oh my god!"
There was a time.
I almost
man,
cut-
Julian,
I almost cut the game
not
off.
sure, I'm not sure if you remember, Julian. Drummond lost the ball in the paint. He tried to dunk it and got stuffed by the rim. He got.
Oh my
stuffed.
god, I remember that shit,
He got
bro.
stuffed. Drummond. Like I don't hate the man. I promise I'm not a Drummond hater. He's on my team. I'm
That
not a
was
Drummond
terrible.
hater. I'm a realist. I
When
swear.
Bro, I
am.
was
that,
thinking
bro,
like dead ass. I was like, we need to trade him. That's what I was thinking. I was like, no,
I was
it's
like,
over.
what? Yeah,
Dru-
he
Dru-
looked off KD and looked off Kyrie,
And
It
we
was
were
wide
down.
open.
We were up there. We were down 13. We had cut the lead, bro.
That's when we
Like
cut
so,
the
it's
lead,
like
right?
these
Yeah,
are
we
momentum
were-
plays,
We
bro.
were starting up we were finally gaining pace.
Yeah,
And he fucks it up. And the thing is, like, the thing I gotta mention about Drummond sometimes, there are so many games where he finished 2 for 6 tonight from the field. He finishes like when he has those like 10 and 10 games or whatever, and Saint mentions like, well, he had 11 rebounds, he had 10 points. He goes like 4 for 11, 4 for 12, 3 for 11. Drummond should not be missing that many shots as a 7-foot big man.
no,
You're-
that's
you're
Chat, did
huge.
y'all see
You're
that?
bigger than
Let us know in the
everyone.
chat if y'all saw that, yo. Let us know in the chat if y'all saw that.
Drummond got stuffed by the rim.
Yeah.
And he tried to lay it up like he's like dude, you're not the star.
Yo, somebody said in the chat, I literally threw my phone.
bro. I was finna stop watching. I'm dead ass. I was like, bro, like I was finna, bro.
Bro, Drummond did not have it. I tweeted it out. I was like, he did not have it tonight, bro.
I don't know who has less brain cells, Jam Shots or Andre.
Bro,
They're very
when-
close. I'm not
when
gonna
Andre
lie.
Drummond did that, right? I was like, because I saw they flashed a picture of Daron was on the bench. I was like, yo, I'd rather see Daron Sharp out there than Drummond right now, bro. Like, it was bad for Drummond tonight, bro.
Like,
And he's not usually like he has his moments, but tonight it was just like, come on.
No, it was bad tonight,
with all due respect, y'all. Like I've said this before, and I'm not even trying to be a dickhead. Drummond's lows are low. Y'all see it.
He
Y'all
has
see it.
he has positives, but when he gets a rebound, I'm like, yes, Andre Drummond, yes,
Yeah.
pass it out, and then he'll put it back up on like 3 people, and
Yeah,
then
I'm like,
and
bro,
then
KD was
I'm
wide
like,
open.
okay, you need to leave.
So much
you know.
shit, bro.
Yo,
Look at Chubb,
James
bro. Look at
James
Chubb,
Johnson
bro,
eating toenails is wild.
Oh no, that's crazy. That's actually disgusting.
Yo, can I, with all due respect, how is Drummond like the only 7-foot big man that I know who's an all-star, who's been a former all-star that has no post game?
Oh nah, that's crazy.
Some prime Axel talking about he trying to take the scoring load off Katie and Kyrie. Man, stop trolling. Stop trolling, bro.
Yo, bro, I'll never forget. So like, Lakers fans hype. Like, I'll never forget how much they hyped him up. Like when we got Drummond in return, like we were happy. Like we weren't hyping his head up. Like we knew what he'd give us. But Lakers fans thought he'd be an all-star. Bro, they said. So I don't know if this dude was being serious, but when that trade happened, they said, bro, Andre Drummond is so good that like there will be games where you're like, bro, you don't even need AD and LeBron. Andre Drummond is like that. Is what someone tweeted.
Like that.
He's like, bro, he's not.
Yo,
I didn't hear nobody say that, but that's tough.
Yo, I have the tweet, Julian. I'm sending it to you.
yeah, if you join us right now, we smoking on that Knicks pack. Let me read some comments. Yo, you guys are bad funny in the chat, bro. Cypher said Drum's a good player, but IQ keeps him from being great. Lookalike said Dayron's is gonna be better. Yeah, Dayron. I want to see Dayron because Dayron probably is the perfect matchup for Jericho Sims tonight. Like they're both like 6'11", big bodies, both like aggressive on the boards. So Dayron, I think, could have got some minutes tonight. Honestly, I mean, I didn't expect Drummond to play like this, but you know. Shout out Macho. He said, "What's good? Follow you all, fellas. BK all day. Yo, shout out you, bro. Thank you for support, Macho.
Thank you, broski.
From the P Town. From
P Town. From
yeah,
what that P stand for?
P Town. That's
What
Philly.
that P stand for?
Philadelphia.
What that stand for?
It's that P Town.
Thank you, bro.
You know, bro, y'all know it's crazy. Drummond really cursed that Lakers franchise, bro.
No, he did.
He did. Yeah. The Lakers are down. Oh, we smoked on that Lakers pack today too. I forgot.
Damn, we are smoking that. No, that's tough, bro.
The Mickey Mouse. I wish I had the Mickey Mouse.
Bro, chill out. You talking about is the go inside? Okay. Bro, I want to play Bron in the finals, bro.
You want to play Bron in the finals?
I want to, bro, before he retires.
Bro. But like the thing is that this is insane. So remember when LeBron was posting up and Drummond like imitated him, right? Yeah. And like how he cursed him. The Lakers have played the Suns 10 times since that photo, and they're 0-10.
Oh no, that's tough.
Yo, shout out Drummond, bro.
Shout out. Who called them bumming?
Bummings, bro.
No, that shit is funny.
Yo,
bro, hold on, wait, bro. I seen a thumbnail earlier about LeBron, and that bitch said La Cancun. That shit had me rolling.
Yo, that's Twitter in general with the Lakers, like it was just so funny last night, bro.
Vicious, bro, with the Lakers, bro.
Somebody said leave Drummond alone. Yeah, let's talk about JJ and the JJ factor. I know a lot of people are thinking he's gonna get cut, but to me, wait, I just got the rage video. Hold on. Okay, here's the video. All right, so I got the video. This is, if you're joining us before, this is the video of Kyrie getting pissed. This is at halftime. Kyrie got pissed off at a fan, and look at this. Yo, this is hilarious.
This was at the end of the first half. He was walking off the court. Two fans right there. Someone said something. Kyrie came back, questioned this fan, who said, "Yeah, no, I didn't say it." Well, who's?
See, it looked like he asked. He was like, "Did you who said that? Like, did y'all see it?"
He was like frozen. You saw the old man? He was frozen. He didn't know what to do. Shout out where Brooklyn at. What's good, bro? Yeah, good W's, bro. Yeah, La Cancun. I see the chat going crazy. La Bum, La Cancun, La under 500. Yeah, man. The Lakers are
my
done,
favorite
bro.
will always be La Ankle.
Bro, and about the Lakers, before we talk about JJ, about the Lakers, like I called it. Well, I think I think Julie was on that too. Like, bro, as soon as they got Russ, I knew, like, I was like, this could go
said,
really
bro,
left.
The night, because I remember
the draft stream, y'all. The draft stream. We were all,
and I was in the chat.
All said everyone on this panel, we were like, yo, the Lakers fans think that this shit's gonna work. How is Russell Westbrook and LeBron gonna work on the same team when they're?
I said there's no possible way for it to work. Like, I've never been so sure about something not working, bro. Like,
we said just wait, y'all. We said just wait,
y'all. I knew, like I said, you cannot win a championship with Russell Westbrook. There's a reason why KD left. You cannot win a championship with Russell.
Bro, even Shannon finally, like a few months ago, he was like, bro, like, I have a whole new respect, because he used to use that against like KD and be like, oh, KD had Russ, so why didn't he so and so? But then halfway through the season, he like apologized. He was like, bro, you did 10 seasons with him, and he was giving him props, bro. He was like, damn, I understand now. Yeah. I've been saying that for years, bro. Playing with that man is hard, bro.
You can't win a championship with him, bro.
Bro.
And the Lakers are done up. The only way the Lakers could get rid of Russ right now is if they trade him for John Wall, because that's the only contract. No one wants Russ. Russ's trade value is his contract is insane. He's getting paid $45 million or whatever it is, and it goes up.
And even John Wall has a crazy contract.
So only way they can do it is if they trade for John Wall. And if they don't do that,
and that's the same shit but worse. They're the same player.
And you better hope you're able to get some crazy shit out of John Wall, because this man has not played in 2 years.
Yeah, they're over the cap. The whole team is old. A whole bunch of veterans. They might trade away THT. All right, we're done with. They're done up. Just know the Lakers are done up. If you're a Lakers fan watching this,
LeBron, you better request a trade, LeBron.
Never forget when, bro, they said this man Kuzma was going to be better than Jason Tatum when they had Kuzma. He was not amazing for the Lakers team. He leaves. Oh yeah, now he's good on the Wizards. What happened with Brandon Ingram? What happened with Julius Randle? They all got better. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I forgot. I be forgetting about all them players.
Lonzo Ball went. He was getting shot on his whole Lakers tenure. He moved teams. He got way better.
Yeah.
No,
shout
he
out
did.
Smooth Savage. He said there was no way that two ball dominant players, Russ and LeBron, would have worked, but Lakers fans didn't want to hear it. Yeah,
They hear it now.
Bro.
They kept trying to post on their little Twitter page, having fucking Rondo, Dwight Howard, Carmelo Anthony, LeBron, Russ, AD, all in the same picture.
Bro, I was just saying, like,
who's beating this team in a 7-game series?
Bro, Russ, I was just thinking,
everyone.
like, Russ has to play point guard, and it's like, okay, well, why would, like, LeBron should play point guard because LeBron shits on him as a point guard, and then I'm like, okay, LeBron's going to have to play center, and LeBron can score at center, but defensively, like, that kind of hurts the team because he's not, like, a true center, so it's like, there's just so much shit, bro. Yeah. I watched not the last game they played, but the game before that, and I was just like, bro, this team is trash. Like, I don't know what it was, bro. AD declined like crazy. I don't know, bro.
I told all my people, my friends that are Lakers fans, I was like, bro, y'all not making the playoffs. Like, I said that way ahead of time. I said that before All-Star break. I was like, y'all not making the playoffs. You're like, stop playing, bro. You stop talking about LeBron like that.
More starting lineups than wins is wild.
Exactly.
AJ, what they say?
It was up to disrespecting LeBron like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, AJ, remember what they said? How can you bet against LeBron? How can you bet against LeBron? How can you bet against LeBron?
He won a Mickey Mouse ring in the bubble, and nobody wanted to play, and he won in that bubble ring. You know, they were all like, "Come on, bro, stop it, bro." Shout out Chubbs. He said only crackheads thought Russ and LeBron was gonna work on the court.
Oh God.
Yo, let's talk about JJ though. So I guess how many games we got left? 3?
We got 2 now.
Two games left.
We have the Cavs. We got the Pacers.
Like, I hate to say it, but Nets Nation, I don't think we're gonna cut him. I think it's it's tough because Kessler is so crucial, but it's like we lose if we sign him now. We're gonna lose a year of his eligibility. Like, we're gonna lose a year. You know what I'm saying? If we sign him in the offseason and give him a 3-year deal, we're gonna have him for longer. But if we sign him now, we lose a year. We lose a year.
I'm so upset because
it's like,
oh
do
my
you
God,
do that now and have him for less time, or you just wait till the offseason? You know, they did the same thing with Claxton. He's a 2nd-round pick. They waited till the offseason and gave him that 3-year deal.
I'm just like, I'm gonna be so upset if I have to watch James Johnson play playoff basketball.
Nah, that's tough.
James Johnson has played like 80 years in the NBA. Has he made the playoffs? Like, has he made it far in the playoffs with any team?
Bro, it's
tough,
bro.
And if he did, how many minutes did he play? 2. Congrats.
1.
Yeah, bro.
It's just frustrating, bro, because it's like we see how good we are defensively when Kessler's in, and then he can spread the floor with his threes. And
every time we go on a run, Kessler's in.
Yeah.
Every time.
It's just time. You see the impact he has as a rookie. So it's like, I'm happy that we're going to have him for the long run, but it's just a sad sight. You hate to see it that, he's not going to be in the playoffs. Because I feel like
Bro, he would help us, bro. He be hitting threes a little bit, bro.
I'm not saying we're going to rely on him, but there's a couple possessions
we can a little bit off the bench.
You can't rely on him in terms of scoring, but you can put him on defense and get a stop and just cause some pressure.
We're on our way to get the 7th seed. We might have to play the Celtics, right? So if we play the Celtics, we're gonna need wing defense. We have no wings.
Yeah, and the thing is, you don't know what's gonna happen with Ben Simmons. You can't put against the Celtics. You can't put KD against Tatum for in a 7-game series.
And Jaylen Brown,
can't do it. You can't do it. And you can't. And with Nash, you see what happens. We don't run offense. So you expect KD to do everything on offense and guard Jason Tatum on defense?
Why can't Kyrie do it?
What do you mean?
Why can't guard Tatum?
Bro, come on, bro.
Bro, what you mean? Come on.
Bro, don't do that. Don't do that.
Acting like that boy ain't first all team. Raise
Bro,
you real silent.
Kyrie,
You got
I'm
something
not
you
gonna
want
hold
to
you.
say?
Kyrie actually plays great defense when
No,
he's
I
like,
actually
locked in,
I actually have nothing
but
to say
not
because like
Tatum, bro.
I was serious and then you just said some bullshit, so I just kind
No,
of
I was serious. I was serious too.
yeah, sure you were.
What was I gonna say? Oh yes. Like I said, this team has no wings, so it's like,
Yeah.
and I was shout out to Banks, Eddie from Etc. podcast. I was listening to KD's podcast, and KD even knows him himself. He's like, the way the league is trending, it's really teams are spamming wings. It's about wings. You know what I'm saying? There's no more power forwards. It's all wings that can shoot threes and play defense. Toronto spamming wings. Phoenix spamming wings. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Phoenix, the amount of
where the
wings
league is
Phoenix
trending.
has, the amount of wings Phoenix has, Torrey Craig, Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges. That's so many
Even
wings.
the
And
Celtics.
and-
Celtics
and
wings.
Grant Williams, Jason Tatum. You have so many. Derek White. I think that's his name.
Yeah, guys
And,
that can guard the perimeter. It's not even about a 4 or 5 man no more. It's just really guys that can guard the perimeter, guard 1 through 5, and could hit threes. That's what
This
the
is
league is
this is
trending.
how down bad the Nets are, right?
Yeah.
We go from 2 center lineups to putting KD at the 5.
Yeah.
Like what are we doing? What are we doing? We're in that situation that like we experiment with 2 people who are 6'10" and over, and then someone who's just 6'10".
It's
Who's just
it's
KD?
crazy,
Who's technically a small forward? We haven't played the center.
We're in desperate need of wings, bro. Shout out I-120. He said, y'all bugging. James Johnson in the playoffs is guaranteed 28-8. Put some respect on his name. Yo,
That's something Julian would say, bro.
Yo,
That's not something I would say.
That is
I
something
speak
too
the truth. I would never say something like that.
Bro, I want 110, bro. Are we really doing this right now? Are we trolling right now?
The 28-8 is crazy. Just looking at it on screen and then imagining like James Johnson.
But AJ, at least like he said that, even though he said some bullshit, at least he donated you $5. Like,
Oh God,
I appreciate it. Yo, if you're gonna troll, I appreciate the donated troll. If you're gonna troll, at least donate and troll. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, bro.
at least there's some light and some bullshit.
Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the wing part of it. Yeah, like I said, I was listening to Katie's podcast, and I'm like, I think Katie knows that we don't have wings. He knows that we don't have wings. So I expect the Nets and Sean Marks in the offseason, we're gonna have to address that somehow. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
The
have to address
closest
that.
guy we have to a wing is a second round pick for Pepperdine, who's not going to be able to get.
He's not gonna be able to
probably
play in the
won't even be in
playoffs.
for the playoffs. And AJ, I asked this question yesterday. I really wonder this, and I feel like this will be huge. Given that, can Kessler play in the play-in game? Since it's not technically
no,
considered
he
playoffs.
can't.
No, he can't.
He can't.
Really?
No, he can't.
It's
Everything
technically not the
after
playoffs,
82, everything after 82, he can't play.
Okay. So
I think it's 86,
that's tough, man.
Yeah.
Like in oh my gosh, we're not even gonna have Ben Simmons. Like, what is Ben Simmons considered? He's not even considered a wing.
Yeah. Let me read some comments.
Kind of.
Make sure you guys hit that like button for us.
8 fouls.
Guillermo said Nets fans realize Ben going to be good for the playoffs. I hope
Let's
so,
hope.
bro. I hope so.
I hope so.
Macho
Hope you're
said-
right.
I mean,
yeah. Go ahead. Ju-
I mean, like they did specifically. The reports did specifically say for the rest of the season in the play-in. So maybe that's a sign that he might come back.
Personally,
like
I don't think Ben's coming back unless we make a deep run in the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I say he's done for not the year, but if we make a deep run in the playoffs, I think he'll come back.
Wouldn't it be odd if you just have Ben Simmons play his first game of the season and the most important part?
Yeah.
Just his first game.
Shout out Macho. He said Kev's defense will be sorely missed come playoffs on the wing. Not to mention his shot is light years better than JJ. Joey said I'd rather get Bucks than the Celtics. I don't know about that. Either we're gonna have to go through both teams anyway, but
we gonna have to.
The Celtics is gonna be a tough first round, bro. If we get that 7th seed, it's gonna be a tough first round. If we get that 8th seed, Miami's gonna be light. I think Miami is.
They're gonna be.
in 5.
I hope we
They
face
playing
Miami.
better.
If we face Miami, you don't even need Ben Simmons. I don't think.
Oh yeah, Nets in Miami. Nets in 5 for me.
And like I got a question. If you get put in a situation where you face the Celtics or the Bucks, who would you rather face?
Celtics.
If you mean for the Eastern Conference Finals or just for like the beginning?
First round, man.
First round. Me, I think I'd rather do Celtics.
Yeah, because the Bucks, bro. The only reason I'm worried about the Bucks is they have they have the one player that can actually do something against KD, which is Giannis, which automatically makes them a problem. And then they have one of the 3 players in the league who can actually do something against Kyrie. So that's why, just matchup wise, and then they'll show that we might have to go small, bro, because if we don't, bro, they'll probably fucking double.
Because
they'll double
lost
us.
Robert Williams. They lost Robert
but we have to have like a whole bunch of. I'm talking about my bad. I'm talking about the Bucks. Like my fear about the Bucks.
Oh yeah. You're right. Yeah.
They'll double us, which is just icing on the cake. So we'll have to have shooters all around, bro. Because
I've been said like since the beginning, the Bucks was like the team I want. I want to see them in the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't want to see them early on. I don't want to see them.
And with the Celtics, I mean, like losing Robert Williams hurts them a lot.
That does.
It does.
But they're gonna go small now.
I mean, now they're gonna go small, and I think you have to like. I feel like since they're going small, like this playoffs is really gonna be a reality check for Claxton. You're really gonna see what he's all about. You're really going to see it because now he's definitely gonna get way more time than he did last year. We all know that. Yeah. And with the Celtics, he has more to shine. Like he's not going up against Robert Williams. He's going up against Daniel Tice. Yeah. And Al Horford.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody said Celtics don't have. Yeah, they don't have Robert Williams. Yes, thank you, Cakes. Yeah, please hit the like button, y'all. Somebody said Giannis can't stop KD. Nobody can stop KD. Yeah, Giannis can't stop KD, but we can't stop Giannis.
He can, bro. I mean, like
it's both. It's like they're canceling each other out because
he can't stop KD, bro. But like Giannis on KD is an issue, bro. Like it's he can bother him. You know, he's like the only one who can bother him.
He can make it tough.
And the thing, and like like I said, I don't care what anyone says. Like I don't understand how you expect a human being to do everything on the offensive end and guard the most physical, dominant player in the NBA. That arguably, you could argue Giannis is the best player in the league. How do you expect KD to do that?
That's why it's going to be. That's why it's going to. And then when you add the fact that, you know, if we have a weak link on the court when it comes to shooting wise, KD will get double team every time he calls for a screen. They'll double him. That's going to be a problem too. That's why we got to come correct with that lineup. And
not to mention, it's not like we get calls either.
Exactly, and Kyrie will get double too, bro. Like, so we have to really like, bro. We got to be on our shit just because of that. Like, yeah, they just match up defensively. They match up with us, bro. Really, like more than anybody. That's the only reason I would ever be worried. But you know, yeah, bro. Like, I really wish we had Joe for that series. Like, I think he will help.
Going forward, we just gotta take it one game at a time and just accept our fate. Beat the team that's in front of us. You know what I'm saying? And I would just like more sense of urgency for these Nets, bro. Like we gotta play with our backs against the wall from now on. Every game is
throughout 4 quarters.
Yeah, we gotta play like that.
And I gotta mention this. So in the 2 second halves at Madison Square Garden this season, the Nets outscored the Knicks 127-72. That's a 55-point difference.
Damn.
Yeah, hey, bro. At the same time, Steve Nash has to call plays throughout the game, bro, because it's like
KD and Kyrie quarter to give your players some daylight.
Because KD and Kyrie, you know, they're the best ISO scorers in the league, bro. But they're gonna have nights, bro. Like maybe their shit isn't on. Like get them. Run plays for them, bro. Get them open. They're like the easiest fucking players in the whole league to run plays for.
And join the like, and the thing is, like you saw this, right? Like when we started to run plays at the end, they were doing well. But the thing is, if you're not running plays throughout the whole game, and you wait till the fourth quarter they do it, there's chances that they're not making those shots off of those easy plays because they're tired and they went throughout the whole game with just having to chuck, not having any daylight,
and having the ISO,
But then and then you got to go to the fourth quarter, after playing 3 quarters, playing all that time, and expect it to just be perfect. You can't.
And then if you're missing, like then you're you can't catch a rhythm. Then like it's a lot to like. I was saying that yesterday, bro. Steve is a big part to blame because I just think if we ran plays, we would be fucking dominant, more dominant.
That ISO, your turn, my turn offense is not gonna work.
Like that shit. Like like all I gotta say is that you saw what happened against the Bucks. What happened at the end of that game? We couldn't score. We couldn't hit a shot. We just gave it to KD. We expected him to do everything, and we lost.
Let me read the super chat. I won't 20 said only time Ben's gonna be close to coming back will be if we get eliminated. Then you're gonna hear Ben Simmons would have been able to return in the next round. Yeah, I mean, it was like the same thing with remember Spencer when we got eliminated, and then Spencer was like, and Spencer got cleared to play. Like that was the worst feeling when they did that. Spencer Dinwiddie, he's cleared to play.
Imagine if we had Spencer last year.
Yeah, it was like the same thing. Let's ask y'all questions, y'all. Like I said, there's not much. We just smoked the Knicks pack. You know what I'm saying? We smoking the Knicks.
They blew a 18, 19 point lead.
19 point
Yeah,
lead.
1 point lead.
Cavs up next. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good game.
This is good. This is a huge game.
This is a big game. This Cavs game is a big. Every game is a big game.
When do we play on Friday?
Yeah, it's Friday. Cavs at 7:30 in the.
Please tell that better be nationally televised.
Let me double check.
It's not.
No, it's
Fuck.
not.
Okay.
No, it's not. Yeah, that's put at AJ in the chat, and then we'll just send y'all questions up real quick because I know people want to get their y'all complaints off. I know y'all are complaining. Shout out saying I see you, bro. Oh, somebody said our team depends on the spot up shooters Mills and Curry. That's a good point. I just feel like when Mills and first of all, we've been begging Patty Mills to hit a three for so long. But like I said, this is what Julian was saying. Like, you need to run plays the whole game because this ISO stuff, KD, your turn, Kyrie, my turn, it's so predictable and so easy to guard. You know what I'm saying? Teams are going to either play zone or they're going to just double one of them.
Or they're going to double, and that's literally all they have to do, really.
But when Patty and Seth are on the court, they shouldn't be able to double because the ball should be swinging. And what I really hate about the Nets, right, when Kyrie, because the Knicks tried this in the fourth quarter, when Kyrie got doubled at the top of the, it was like basically he comes off the half court line, gets at that top of the key area, he was getting doubled. Nobody flashes to the ball. Everybody just kind of just stands there and doesn't move.
Everyone stands there.
If because somebody is open. You got to think about this. Somebody is
literally
open. KD and Kyrie are getting doubled. Somebody's open. Flash to the ball, flash to that wing, and you'll get an open three. Easily open three. But everybody just stands in the corner and just sits there and watches them get doubled. I don't get that. And then you force KD and Kyrie to make these passes, and it's a turnover. You know
that's a high percentage shot just waiting for it, bro. It'd be open shot. That's how you make people pay. Like, bro, that's how you make people pay. And then after you make them pay a couple times, they might not even want to double you anymore type shit. And then you know, like.
Somebody said, am I scared of the Celtics? No, I'm not scared of the Celtics. It's just
I recognize
it's gonna be a tough series, bro. It's a tough, like, bro, the Celtics have been playing really, really, really good. And Coach Udoka knows us. Like, he knows what Nash is gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because he was on our staff this whole last year.
He literally said.
I won't be surprised if he outcoaches Nash in that series. That's
he literally said when we played him last game. He's like, the Nets don't really run anything on offense.
Bro, I swear, bro. Like, if we ran plays throughout the game, I would have us in like 4 or 5 every series. But because we don't, like, I'm pretty like I know we'll beat the Celtics, but. It could go to 6 or 5.
Team, the two teams that worry me a little bit is the Bucks and the Celtics.
It just genuinely doesn't sit right with me that if we play the Celtics or the Bucks and you don't have Ben Simmons, KD has to guard the best player.
Yeah, and we have no wings, so it's like these are the two best wings, the two best scoring wings in the NBA. One of the two best scoring wings in the NBA. Two of them are gonna be playing against us, and we have no wings. So it's like we're not gonna have Kessler. And who are we going to throw on Jaylen Brown? Or we're going to have to go small with Bruce probably. So hopefully Bruce holds his own. We have no JJ.
We have to deal with the whole game. We have to deal with putting KD on Tatum.
Yeah, because Tatum
Bruce on Jaylen Brown. And the thing is,
Jaylen Brown can go for 50. Both of them can go for 50.
And respectively, like I love KD, but like I said, it's so much to put on him to ask him to do everything on offense and then guard their best player on defense. There's a reason Jason Tatum was dropping 50 balls against us.
Yeah. Shout out Joey. He said if the playoffs and play-in started now, what would our schedule look like? What teams we got to go through?
So currently, we would obviously there's 2 more games left, so things can change dramatically. And there's the Bucks and the Bucks and the 76ers are tied for third, but we would face we're the 8th seed, and say we win our play-in game, right? We would face the Celtics. We'd face the Celtics in the first round. But if we lost and we beat and we won our second play-in game, we'd face the Heat.
Yeah.
So basically, if we're the 8th seed, we face the Heat. There's no I don't see the Heat going down from first place.
The 7th seed is where things could change because that first top 4, I think they're still shuffling, right? That first top.
The 2 through 4 is still shuffling. So the Celtics are a half a game ahead of the Bucks and the Sixers. It's so close because like the Bucks and Celtics play tomorrow, so that'll be an interesting game to watch. But the Bucks and the Sixers they're tied. They're both 2.5. They both are 49 and 30, so they're both tied for the 3rd seed. I would genuinely love to see the Sixers in the first round. I would love to see that.
Oh my God, I would love, bro.
I want Philly in first.
Bro, we would do them so filthy, bro. Like they're such a bad matchup for us, bro. James Harden is gonna average like 10 points. He's gonna shoot 30 from the field. Like
I gotta mention, wouldn't it be crazy if Ben Simmons, his first game is back in Philly? Wouldn't that be insane?
That would be crazy, bro.
In the playoffs, that's funny.
I was looking for Real Royal and a Philly podcast or whatever, and even I heard them say they was like, bro, we have no depth. You know, like if Harden isn't, if Harden isn't on, it's pretty much over. Like that's pretty much it. Like if Harden's not doing,
respectively, Shake Milton and fucking Furkan Korkmaz is not cutting it, dude.
They're last in the league.
Maxey is good, but like, bro, James Harden would have to put up like
those are their starters though. Like they have worse depth than the Lakers.
James Harden can't handle that pressure, bro, because he would have to probably put up 33 against us every night.
And Julian, you know what's funny, right? You can literally put Kyrie on Harden, and
God,
you're fine.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought, bro? You knew it, bro. You already said he could hold up on it. It was funny.
I said, clamp that boy.
Shout out Sean. He said you think Nash is gone this offseason. No, I don't.
Hopefully, one can only hope.
He's not.
One can only hope, but it's not gonna happen.
Looking through this, somebody said Patty Mills right now. Oh, shout out Chubbs. Patty Mills right now versus second round Joe Harris, who wins a 1v1.
Patty Mills right now because he won 5 for 7 tonight.
Oh, Patty Mills.
Probably Patty because he's
not gonna lie though. It's weird how Patty went cold right around when Joe Joe went cold second round, but it's just weird how they're both great shooters and now they're going like
the thing was AJ, Joe Harris's slump started right before the playoffs.
It did? Yeah, it kind of did, right? Yeah, you're right.
Right before.
Yeah,
he had like 3 good playoff games, but he had 3 decent playoff games.
He had 3. He had because they were all like 50% or like 40% from 3.
Yeah.
But respectively, Joe Harris at every one of those playoff games, he was getting open looks.
Yeah. Oh, shout out Adam. He said Sixers first, Bucks and
exactly. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, that's what I would love. That. That's what I really
want.
Adam.
I would. Oh my gosh, the taste of revenge would be amazing against the Bucks in the conference finals.
Yeah. Somebody said, "What happens to Drag?" Oh, that's a good question. Goran is probably going to come back in the playoffs or in the playing game. He'll
be either back for the plan or he'll be back maybe Friday because he's in COVID protocols right now.
Yeah,
he's still in Atlanta.
I think he'll probably be either Friday or the plan. Yeah.
Either there's because at the end of the day, like if you win that Cavs game, there's like no point in like putting Dragic back out. You might as well just keep him out for that game and just let him get another game.
Yeah, but he's definitely gonna help us because like I said,
we're in need of a facilitator. We saw it tonight. We're in need of a facilitator. You can't, no matter how much we love Kyrie, he's not a facilitator.
And we need somebody to actually attack the rim. We got to stop settling for these jumpers all the time. Like get to the rim, like you know what I'm saying. And Goran does that sometimes. Goran does that a lot, so hopefully that will help us.
But like AJ, like I don't know if it's just me, but Dragic genuinely frustrates me sometimes. He does.
Me too, bro. Me too.
He pisses me off. Dragic, how do you manage to miss every key shot and be sloppy?
Yeah.
He gets so sloppy at some
But
points.
we need that everything we can get right now, bro. That's the only thing. Like we're not in a position to like. We need everything we can get at this point, bro.
Man, I really like. I just would not like it. Would it just be insane to just see Ben against?
I was
Philly?
watching a video. You know, Goran has the most clutch game of all time.
He does, bro. He's usually clutch.
You saw it,
bro.
right? The video.
The video, yeah. He's clutch. Like
I was like, what the
if
fuck?
you go on YouTube and look up Goran Dragic clutch moments, like he has a lot of them, like in the fourth, in playoff series, and the final, like.
You better bring it to the playoffs, man.
I hope he does too. Shout out Cypher. He said, "Who are some 3-and-D wings we can get in the offseason?" It's gonna be tough because the market's
Bro,
kinda
I don't even know, bro.
But, I know for a fact Ben. I don't know if people want him, but I know Ben McLemore is gonna be available, and Robert Covington is the only guy. The only two guys I can think of is those two guys: Ben McLemore and Robert Covington, and Rocco. Y'all want Rocco? I don't know. But Rocco was gonna want the bag, unless like Sean Marks and Katie found a way to finesse him and be like, "Yo, we'll give you like 1 year and get a chip with us."
No, we can't. We can't. Believe it or not, we wouldn't even be able to get Rocco because he is currently getting. Oh no, he does.
He's a free agent. Right?
He's on his restriction. I don't know why it showed. This was his contract over the year. Yeah, he's getting. I mean, Rocco is a possibility.
Yeah, Rocco can come over here, but like I said, it's up to is if he wants a bag or if he's gonna want to.
He doesn't deserve the bag. I mean, he had one really spectacular game, but I mean, Corey Brewer had a 50-point game.
Yeah, it depends what he wants. Shout out Made in Brooklyn. Said, "I'm not a fan of Nash as a coach at all, but there's no way you can fire him after all the player availability challenges he faced this year. He needs another season with healthy available players." Shout out to you, bro. I didn't say he was gonna get fired. We
all genuinely think he's gonna stay. We don't want him to stay, but I'm not necessarily on the chain where he's like he needs to go, but it's kind of getting to that point, and it's also like you still also like he's really going through like a lot through like his first 2 years. Like coaches never go through this.
Yeah, we got, and like I said, there's a long time till the offseason, man. Like,
we've had like a combined 75 starting lineups over the past 2 years.
Yeah, shout out Chelsea. Said Malik Monk in the offseason could be a steal. Yeah, I agree. That could be another steal. If we can get him for cheap, that would be really good. I'll take Malik for cheap. I definitely would take Malik.
Or Kendrick Nunn, but he's supposedly supposed to opt in.
Jeff Curry. Somebody said, "Can we get Jeff Curry back?"
Y'all remember Jeff Curry shooting 50 from the three?
I don't think he's gonna come back.
I don't think he's gonna come back, but I would like to see a reunion.
Yeah.
On that game 5, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, 26, 27.
Oh, I forgot about Melo. But no, I don't know. No, I don't want Melo because it's tough right now. I don't think I'll take.
I'd be okay with Melo
but
if he's getting 10 minutes a game.
Melo will give up like 20 on it. Melo will give you 18 off the bench.
He's the worst defender in the
He'll
league.
let up like 30.
Who the worst defender in the league?
Carmelo Anthony.
Stop it.
He is terrible.
I'll go with Harden. It's between Harden and Melo.
I don't care. He is the worst 6'8", 6'7", 6'8" player in the league in terms of defense.
See, I'll give him a C tier.
He is a D tier.
He's a D tier.
He's that bad, bro. Julian, have you watched this man play defense?
No, I've only seen it like a couple times.
You talking about Melo, Julian?
So bad.
Yeah.
His defense is like an F tier. It's so bad.
Honestly, Melo's defense was even when he was young, like it was still.
He was an offensive guy.
He was never that defensive.
He was just a bucket getter. He was just
He's never been that defensive guy. But now that he's old, it's like really bad. Somebody say you want to fire Sean Marks? Never. That's my guy. But yeah, man. Like I said, we just gotta focus on the next game, and road to the championship starts now, y'all. Like, get ready, man. Like, we're gonna see like this team is gonna be put through a lot of tests, trials, tribulations. But like I said, if we play with urgency every game, if we play defense, if we're running offensive
play like how
plays,
we played in the fourth quarter,
just how we played in the fourth quarter. If you play like I said, if we play with urgency every game, I feel like we can beat any team. Any team. I feel like we can go to the championship. I feel like we can win a chip if we play with urgency.
I do everyone like I'm not like I honestly do think like we can. I feel like we could still win. Literally everyone and their mom is so down on the Nets right now, which is fair.
Like, is it going to be
like,
tough? Yes.
It's going to be tough, but I feel like I'm another guy who's just like, I still see some light at the end of the tunnel, genuinely.
Yeah. Like, are we going to go?
We have a
sevens?
window, bro. As long as we have KD and Kyrie, we can. There's a good chance we can do it. I'm not saying it's for sure, but
yeah. Is it going to be tough? Of course. Are we going to go through some Game 7 series? Of course. But I think we still can get through it and win a chip. You know what I'm saying? With KD and Kyrie. And everybody healthy, of course, and back. I Want 20 said Monk would be nice, but we don't need any more T-Rex. I'm a T-Rex.
But isn't it crazy that Malik Monk really signed a vet minimum this year?
You think his value dropped?
His value definitely rose up because, I mean, he was getting paid a vet minimum, and he was arguably better than Westbrook this year.
Yeah. Somebody said, who we playing and playing? I'm thinking it's going to be the Cavs.
It's probably the Cavs.
But we're not in the playing right now, right?
No, we are. We're clinching the plan, but the thing is with the plan, if we're, like, say, if we're the 7th seed and the Cavs are like the 8th, who's the 8th seed right now? The Cavs? Yeah.
We're the 8th seed, they're the 7th seed.
We're the 8th seed. But if we
okay.
If we win out, we're a game behind the Cavs right now, but we play the Cavs. We play the Cavs on Friday, and then we play another game. If we win out, we're the 7th seed.
We're the 7th seed.
I thought
we play the Cavs.
We have the tiebreaker over the Cavs.
Oh, I thought the play-in was like only for 10 and 9th seed. So the 10 and 9th seed play the 7th and 8th seed.
So the 7th, so the 7th and 8th seed play each other, and whoever loses the 7th and 8th seed game plays the winner of the 9th and 10th seed game.
And then whoever wins that game is the 8th seed.
That's stupid. So our spot isn't guaranteed if we finish 8th?
Not for the playoffs. But
that's lame as fuck.
No, but the thing is, Julian, you get to have the advantage. If you're the 7th or 8th seed, you get to have the advantage of if you lose your first play-in, if you lose that play-in game, you get another one.
Okay.
But if you're in the
I know that. I know you get a second one, but
we're the and if we're being honest here, we shouldn't lose a play-in game. We shouldn't lose a play-in game. We shouldn't.
We have another chance. That's the thing. Like the good thing about the 7-8 game is we have another chance if we lose.
And respectively, yeah. There's no way we should be losing to the Hawks or the Hornets. We should be able to beat the Cavs. They don't even have Jared Allen.
The good part about it, the reason why we want to be in that 7-8 game is because we only want to play one play-in game. We don't want to give another chance and play and lose and then have it be one game. Like I said, these one game off. I hate it because it's March Madness. Anything could happen in one game.
Isn't it? It is. It's literally March Madness. So.
March Madness. We've seen March Madness where number one teams lose to St. Augustine's from North Idaho.
Oral Roberts.
Yeah, we see that happen all the time because it's one game. So it's like,
any team can win any game. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it's against.
So the NBA is like. It's like KD and Kyrie could go off, but
so the one thing I don't know, but I probably like it just makes sense. So if you're like the 7th and 8th seed, right? You know how they play each other. Doesn't the 7th seed get home court advantage?
Oh, that's a good question.
How are people just figuring out how the play-in works?
If we're 7th seed, I'm pretty sure
made in Brooklyn because we weren't in the play-in last year and we didn't really pay attention.
Yeah, we did. Nobody.
I ain't pay attention. I know what it is, but I didn't I didn't know exactly how.
All I know is that LeBron hit a shot over Curry.
Yeah, nobody really paid attention.
That's all I know about the plan. That's all I know.
Honestly, the only teams that really pay attention to the reason why everybody's gonna pay attention to playing now this year is because we're in it. That's why everybody's paying attention.
And plus, I don't care what anyone says. The teams in the play-in this year are way better than the teams that were in the play-in last year.
Because we're in there.
We're in there. The Cavs are still solid. The Hawks are good. Like,
yeah. Melo is 6'8". He can shoot and crazy. I love Melo. Like offensively, I want Melo, but defensively, I'm just like I cringe.
So
Melo had a great offensive year this year. Even though Lakers were bad, he was great off the bench.
He was solid on defense too.
No.
What you mean? No. Yeah, man. Warriors lost 2 games last year in the play-in. Grizzlies won 2 and got it.
I don't.
Warriors.
Bro, the West is clearly not even that like crazy, bro.
I'm not even paying attention.
Bro, how are you in a playing game and you're 34 and 45? Like, oh my goodness.
Yo, the
That's
West.
dog
What's crazy
shit.
is the East is better than the West. Like it's been
It
so
is.
many years
Way more
where
competitive.
the
Way
West
more
has
competitive.
been
I don't care.
like,
I don't care what anyone says. There's only two teams that you could debate on. I don't see the Warriors making it out. I don't at all. I
I
don't.
mean, when KD and James Harden came over here, like that's kind of when it like, and then Kawhi got injured, so there's that. So
yeah.
But like teams of surprise, like the Celtics were bad and they went up. The
yeah,
Raptors. I did not expect the Raptors to be this good this year.
I didn't either.
This is the more competitive conference. Like it's always been the West in like the past like 10 years, but now it's like it's the East.
This will be one of the most entertaining playoffs that people will watch.
The East is where all the competition is, bro. Facts. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We're probably gonna close it out soon. I'm done. I got nothing else really. Y'all got anything else? Did we talk about everything?
James Harden back barking at DeAndre Jordan again. Y'all, what's our y'all remember that when he was here, he was snapping on DeAndre dumbass.
So
DeAndre
bad
started
lately,
playing better.
Silly Philly, silly Knicks too.
I just can't believe how trash James Harden is. Bro has the same. I said this last stream. He literally has the same amount of field goals made in the last 3 games as he does turnovers.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. They're done, bro. They're done.
So AJ. So someone on Twitter said whatchamacallit. So some Harden fan responded to Dr. Guru. He said, "Can we just take a moment to laugh at the Lakers?" And this Harden fan said, "Your Nets are next." And then someone else responded, Harden stand talking about early playoff exits. And he said, James Harden has never missed the playoffs in his 13-year NBA career. This is embarrassing. His tweet got 8 likes, right? I responded and said and showed that he has the same amount of turnovers as shots made in the last 3 games. And bro, I got 53 out of his fucking 8 likes, bro. That was terrible.
Ratio.
Yeah, ratio is so bad.
Ratio. Shout out to Barry Garrix, man. That's my guy, bro. Yeah. We smoking that Knicks pack. Like, if you a Knicks fan and you're watching this right now, I want you to go to the bathroom, right? Look in the mirror. Look yourself in the mirror if you're a Knicks fan, and just really ask yourself, why do you support this? Why do you support the Knicks? Like, why?
This abysmal. Hey, you've had to deal with this.
Yeah, you a Knicks fan right now, bro.
Continuous mediocrity and failure.
Look yourself
how do
in
you
the
feel?
Mirror.
Yo, how do you draft Kevin Knox, Frank Ntilikina, Dennis Smith Jr., all of those guys are all bad. They're all bad.
You're a Knicks fan.
They're all terrible. What are you doing?
Dolan is trash. Spike Lee always gets this up, bro. Spike Lee, you just come to Brooklyn, bro. You born in Brooklyn.
Bro, come here, bro. You're from here, bro. Come here.
From here, bro. Like, just stop. Like, why do you keep putting yourself through this pain?
Stephen A. Smith as a fan.
Every year they put themselves through this pain. It's our year. Every year the Knicks.
It's
our year,
bro. It's just their year, bro. It's just their year. Yo, you know what? Want to know what's crazy? So when I was over in New York for my break, right, AJ, I went to the NBA store, and obviously I went up, like I went up to the escalator, and I was just checking out all the clothes and all that, right? I run into a Knicks fan. We just have a whole chat talking, right? We're me and him are just chopping it up, bro. I was just shitting on him the whole time because he's a Knicks fan, bro.
Bro, it's like they really think it's their year every year. Like the next 5 years when KD and Kyrie are running New York, y'all gonna be down bad.
Y'all haven't beat us in 3 years.
You're gonna be down bad. KD and Kyrie are gonna be here for 5 years.
Yo, how have you not beat us in 3 years? And this was first time. This was Kyrie's first time playing at MSG in his whole Nets career.
Facts.
So I wonder how are y'all gonna feel like watching us compete for championships the next 5 years?
Well, y'all are sitting at home just like, man, James Dolan, what a guy. Look at
how does it feel knowing that
this amazing franchise?
Y'all front office considered KD and said, I forgot why did they say they didn't do KD? I forgot because he was asking for too much. I can't remember what it was.
They didn't want to give him a max contract.
Okay, yeah, stupid. Bro, imagine that. I know he was hurt, but what the fuck does that mean? Like, bro, Come
ass
on,
Knicks,
bro.
man.
That was so
Bum-
stupid, bro.
bum
Y'all
ass
y'all are
Knicks.
an L organization, bro.
Kyrie was waving at y'all.
Shout out Khalil. He said every year the Knicks anticipate taking somebody else's star. Now they're talking about Mitchell.
Bro,
and LeBron.
they were setting some high expectations. For
They be
themselves.
talking like they like that, like they're
they thought they'd get Kyrie, they thought they'd get Katie,
Bum-ass
they thought they'd
Knicks,
get
man.
Zion, and they got
They
RJ
do,
Barrett.
They really
RJ
do be
Barrett,
talking
Julius
like
Randle.
they can just snatch people's players and shit. I'm
Really
like,
are
who are y'all?
sons.
Nobody
Y'all
wants
are-
to come there. What are you talking?
Yo.
It's not the 70s no more, boy.
Yo, and then now the Knicks are in a shitty situation, right? Because now Julius Randle had one good year last year during the regular season, so y'all had to give him the bag, right? Like y'all had to give him money.
No, they gotta blow it up. The Knicks gotta blow it up. They gotta trade Julius and blow it
He's
up.
one of the terrible contracts in the league. He had a good regular season. Y'all thought he was worth it. He went in the playoffs, shit the fucking bed. And then you got this year. Julius Randle had another off year. Y'all are complaining that he was the problem, but y'all still have to pay him. RJ Barrett is literally better.
Yeah, y'all. Like I said, it's enough said, man. Like y'all always be our seeds, our sons. Like you're never gonna run New York. You know what I'm saying, and it's just down. Like I said, make sure you look yourselves in the mirror.
No matter
tonight,
how
Knicks
many more
fans.
fans you guys think you have, it doesn't correlate to winning on the basketball court.
Yeah, make sure you look yourselves in the mirror tonight, Knicks fans. Like I know you're gonna watch this stream, you're gonna comment on the stream, be like, "You guys are just haters." Like, but just look yourself in the mirror and ask, why are you really a Knicks fan? Why do you just put yourself through this misery for the past 5, 8, 10?
Like how do you just
15
enjoy?
years,
How do you just
you know?
enjoy living in
Yeah,
mediocrity?
you're just living in misery. How do you live in misery? Shout out Pony Boy. He said, "Who do the Nets have to retain this offseason?" What do you mean to retain? Like he's talking
To
about who's
keep.
on
To
contract.
like resign.
He said, "Who's on contract?" That's what I think he's asking.
There's a lot of people. So everyone like.
It's
So everyone,
Katie, Kyrie, Dayron, Cam. Who else is on contract? I'm trying to
Seth
think.
Curry, Patty Mills.
Patty has to opt in. Seth Curry, Ben Simmons, of course.
Patty's on
That's
a
it.
2-year deal though.
Yeah, Patty has to opt in. He has to opt in, but he's gonna opt in.
He's gonna opt in.
So it's like we have 7 players, I think, right? I think about it. I think it's 7
So
players.
people who aren't the people who are going through what am I trying to
Oh, 6? We have 6. Cypher, so
we
we have 6.
what are the players? They're on expiring contracts. You have Lamarcus, Blake Griffin,
JJ's out of here.
James Johnson,
Lamarcus. What else is Kessler? We're gonna have to sign him.
Bruce
in the
Brown,
offseason.
Claxton,
Yeah,
Drummond.
yeah. All those guys are up to leave.
I'm not
Or
gonna
they
lie,
can
like,
leave. I'm gonna say they can leave. Those
res-
guys
res-
can
res-
leave.
like I said, respectively.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want Drummond back.
Oh, Drummond. Yeah, a lot of people said that. A lot of people said like their priority if they had to choose would be Claxton or Bruce Brown.
Would you? I would prioritize Claxton, Bruce Brown over Drummond.
I agree. Some people might disagree with that, but I agree with that.
I agree.
Yeah. Drummond's a good rebounder, but they both provide you more upside. And just in my opinion, there's just too many times where Drummond just gets exposed.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about Joe, of course. Joe Harris. Oh yeah.
Joe Harris is on a
Thank you, Cypher. Thank you, Cypher.
yeah.
Katie, Kyrie, Ben, Joe, Patty, Seth, Cam, Dayron. 8. Okay, so it's 8.
Yeah, Kai and Patty are definitely opting in.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Cypher. Yeah, my bad. I was just doing it off the top of my head. I didn't like write it down or nothing.
Yeah, I'm not even like looking at my phone.
Easy Money said, "Y'all think Patty's finally out of his slump?"
It's one game. I'm not gonna. Think
Nah, that's one. Yeah, one game. I'm not gonna get crazy over.
We'll
I
see,
hope he is though.
Let's see these last 2 regular season games. We'll talk.
Yeah, we gotta see. If he shoots like this, the Cavs game and the next game, then I'm like, okay.
And let's hope like because we know that Patty's hit clutch shots over his playoff career. You better just hope he can just continue that.
It's weird because Patty actually turns out like over the course of his career, like I said, he's a guy he's known to come off the bench and be the 6th or 7th, 8th man or whatever it is.
He's
like
he's
in the
reliable.
playoffs, he usually comes off the bench and lights it up in the playoffs. Like he's known
reliable
for being clutch. And go back, like I said, do your Googles. Don't just listen to me. Go on YouTube and look up Patty Mills' when the Spurs finals.
The man is a champion.
He's a champion, and he was hitting big shots, bro. I'm talking about clutch.
Back when he had his back when he had his bald head, bro.
Yeah, go look it up, bro, and see what Patty's body's like, because Patty is like.
That's why I like him on the team. Y'all better go educate yourself.
Yeah, do your Googles, man. Patty's not nothing to. He's not on some, disappear in the playoffs. Like Patty usually shows up in the playoffs.
Yo, you want to know like one thing about Drummond is that like even though he's like 27, he still has like no playoff experience.
Drummond?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like yeah, he played the Cavs and he played the Bucks. Got swept both times on the Pistons. Obviously the Pistons suck. But and then he was on the Lakers and then he didn't really play much there.
People are arguing about Drummond in the chat. They're saying like some people are saying he's lazy.
I just think like yes, he provides you rebounding. Yes, he's bigger, bro. Joey, I'm a realist, bro. I'm just a realist. I don't care what anyone says. I'm a realist. All I gotta say is that he hurts us a lot more than he helps us sometimes. He does, respectively.
Shout out,
you talking about Big Drum?
Tell me if I'm wrong.
Thank you, Uno Fish. Appreciate you, bro. He said I'm a realist.
Did he not take it down the fucking court when KD was wide open and fucking?
Nah, I was tight. Bro.
He did
kill a layup. Did he not get stuffed by the rim? Being 7 foot, you're 7 foot. How do you get stuffed by the rim? You're not Carmelo Anthony.
Bro, imagine it's Game 7. Drummond's.
Oh my God, bro!
AJ, just imagine. He has a Brandon Knight type thing, right? He gets the steal. He takes it down the court and misses the layup.
Imagine it's Game 7. Drummond gets the ball. KD's wide open.
Bro, like if that happened, bro, KD and Kyrie would have to jump him, bro. I'm dead ass.
That's what I'm afraid of.
They'll have to
tag
him.
Like that. That's what I'm afraid of, though. I hope that never happens.
Y'all cannot look me straight in the eye and tell me that Drummond has a high IQ for the game of basketball.
No, I agree with this. Khalil said he's a liability, but we're gonna need him. Yeah, we're gonna need him for the Bucks series and the 76ers.
We're gonna need him for the playoffs. We need his rebounding. We need his interior presence.
The Celtics series, I think he actually might hurt us that series because
and the thing is like. I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see how he works on Tice. Like if we play the Celtics.
Yeah, as I said, the Celtics series is going to be tough because he's going to be. The Celtics are fast and they're small, so he's not.
And he just like you put him in a pick and roll situation, and he's a deer in headlights.
Oh my God, the switch on Tatum's gonna what?
And guess what? We switch everything. Like we're the Celtics, and we'll see him. We'll see him on Luka. We'll see him on Tatum. It'll be a disaster. Is what I'll say.
Even Giannis even Giannis hit a step back three on. Even Giannis did the step back three on Drummond. That's what
a historical step back three. He has more points than Kareem. Nice, only against the Brooklyn Nets.
He hit a historical step back three on
Andre Drummond. Who else would it be on?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like I said, it's like we love Drummond, but we hate him at the same time.
He does do dumb shit, bro.
I love Drummond, but I hate him at the same time.
He's just like I talk shit on him, but like it's just like I'm not even a hater. I'm just saying like there's no one that can say that I'm wrong.
I mean, you did say he should be in the G League, so
right last year. We'll talk about last year, but bro, he totally.
You say he should be like in the local church league.
You know what it is? I gotta go to the stream where Rage was cooked. He cooked up.
Oh my God, bro! He was doing him so. He was pulling up numbers, bro. I'm like, wow, bro.
Like he dissected it. Like,
I'll never forget. Last year, he literally finished in the 38th percentile and finishing at the rim. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Like Tim Legler on us. Like Rage went Tim Legler. He went crazy.
Respectively, Drummond was finishing below 50% again under the rim. Never in my life have I seen a center.
James Harden don't even shoot that bad.
Yeah, Rage went.
Never have I seen a center try to size up on the left side and try to go up for a contested acrobatic layup and air ball.
Bro,
never have I seen that in my life.
Bro, this man be doing Euro, bro. He'll do the most. He'll do try to do a double crossover, and then he'll go into a Euro. I'm like, Drummond, bro, pass the ball, bro. What are you doing, bro? Like, why are you playing?
Drummond has some good moments. Like when Drummond's killing it, I'm rooting for the guy, bro. But like when he does dumb shit, I genuinely lose brain cells. I can't watch it. It's so hard to watch.
Yeah. Last words for y'all. Shout out Cakes Boo. Hey, Cakes Boo. Last words, bros.
Last words. Shit, I got nothing. I said that yesterday too. I have
Julie, got any last words, bro?
Pull up next game. We got a dub. I said we was gonna smoke on some Nick Pack, and we smoked on the Nick Pack. It was a little closer. We just had to get it. We just had to get it together. You know, we was having problems. We don't have a coach, so there's that. But you know what? We pulled it out. Last two games. Who we play next? Cavs, right?
Play the Cavs and we play the Pacers.
Okay, so the Pacers, we're gonna bend them over, and hopefully we beat the Cavs. Hopefully we're on a 2-game win streak. You know, hopefully some other people in the East lose. You know, so we, you know, but it's you know,
all we got to do is win out, man.
Another season in the books, pretty much. So
isn't that crazy?
You know, shout out to everybody for sticking with us for a second season. You know, that's what's up. And we're gonna finish this shit out strong. And we're gonna go into the playoffs. We're gonna find out our opponent. We should find out our opponent probably next week, right?
Yeah. By the end of the
we'll figure it out by Sunday.
Yeah, by next week.
Sunday.
By next week we'll know our opponent. And so, you know, it's gonna be exciting here soon, you know, and pray for everybody to get healthy. Pray for Goran to come back. Pray that we have our full squad. Yeah. And AJ, bro, your mic sounds good.
Sounds better.
W Mike.
Yeah, it sounds better, but listen, don't speak too close, bro, because I don't want you to melt the mic and you gotta get new one.
That's what I was doing before. I was definitely melting. I got too excited.
Let me don't breathe on the mic too hard, bro. Don't melt it.
This is my last words because this is what Katie just said about the Knicks. Hold on.
Yeah, I just seen it. We 7-0 since I've been here. Oh, when I was at the Thunder? What year was that? I got something to talk about on Twitter now.
He said he's gonna troll. KD said he's gonna troll the Knicks because the last time they won was what was it?
That's crazy as fuck. That's what he said.
He said KD plans to troll the Knicks fans because the last time they won, I feel like he was. What was it? What'd you say again? Right? It was
OKC. I think he said it was OKC.
I think it was the last time the Knicks beat them. It was crazy. It was like a long time ago, bro.
They really haven't beat us in 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years. I think that's what they said.
For us, they haven't beat the Nets in 3 years, but it may have been longer for KD.
Yeah. Shout out you guys though. Appreciate all the chat. Make sure you guys follow us on our socials. Again, that's Rage, Chubbs. Make sure you follow SaintNet1. And on
Instagram, you can. How do you do? I don't know if you have to do it before the stream. We'll just do it next stream, but I gotta put my thing in the little shit below. Yeah,
I followed you on Twitter, bro.
Julian, bro, you gotta start tweeting, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna start tweeting,
bro. And put your profile pic. I'll send you the logo. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, make sure you follow our TikTok. Our TikTok is lit right now. Rage is killing it on TikTok. So Nets Kingdom _ on TikTok.
Daily bangers.
Bangers.
Put out 2 today. Put out another one tomorrow.
Hussein said, "Not gonna lie, anyone but the Bucks, I'll be happy." Shout out to you, bro. Hussein. Yeah. Again, TikTok is going crazy. Follow us on IG, and just expect we're gonna. Like I said, if you with us, this is our second year going into the playoffs. So if you was with us the first year, shout out to you. Like if you were the day one, we're just gonna be putting a lot of content out there, you know. And for the playoff breakdowns, you know, I'll start putting out some breakdowns of the teams. Because you know it's getting serious now, you know.
This is when the channel rises. This is when
the channel rises. Yeah, this is our final form. Like the bigger the Nets, like the higher the Nets go, is the higher that you'll see people on this chat. Like,
and we appreciate everyone here now because if we're able to make it far, get to the finals, like we'll be able to get a large amount of viewers.
Yeah, everybody in this stream right now, like all you 238 people, right? Like, if the Nets go to the conference finals or the finals, you're going to come back on this channel and you'll see 1,000 people in the stream. And they're not going to...
that happened last year.
Just know that y'all were like the lower 20% that was here before that.
You will see how people just... Because it makes sense because people's teams are not in the race. So they just all come to the teams that are in the race. So they're gonna look for a.
We got 1,200 last year. Remember that? We had like 1,000 3 games in a row, like 900.
Never that Buck series, man. Oh my gosh, that was the peak of our viewership.
Y'all will see it, bro. Y'all will see it. Like I said, the Nets, don't let the Nets get to the final. It's over for it's over.
Oh, yeah, and just all I gotta say, don't let us see the 76ers because
Oh my God.
when we finish them off, it's straight smoking the Sixers pack live stream.
Bro,
I'm being disrespectful. I'm just being
cutting
honest
up
with
the
you.
Sixers. Oh my God, don't let the. Oh my God, if we
Bro, I
kick
think
out
we
the
was sweet
Sixers-
though. I'm be honest with you.
Ooh,
They're so
Ain't no M5. That's a sweet.
yeah, bro. Shout out Unspoken, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Wouldn't it be great to see James Harden lose against his former team, the team that he left because he thought he wanted a better chance to win a championship in the first round? Wouldn't that be amazing?
That would be amazing.
Sorry, 76ers. I'm not opting into the contract. I think I'm going to test out free agency.
Yo, like I said, we're gonna go up, yo. It's only up from here, Ness, bro. Make sure you guys hit that like button for us, though. What should we end it on? Should we end it on troll music? Yeah, I guess we'll end it on troll. Or still don't know. You know what? Well, since we're smoking the Knicks pack, we'll end it on this.
Or we could, you know what we can end it on, AJ?
Well,
take that jersey off.
Yeah, as I was gonna say.
Oh God, take that shit off, burn it. There's no reason for you to have it.
Take the jerseys off.